Wait, that's your sister?
No,
Alessander stands in front of her like, "Can I help you? Or did I give you permission to talk to my sister?"
I would say one last thing before we get into it. Can all of you roll me your insight though?
Insight. Boom, boom. Don't suck horribly.
Insight. Well.
No. Why do I suck on insights now?
I see you've decided to join me on my level. Welcome. Get comfy. You're gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
Shut up, 16.
Let's see. Any advantage need to roll around for this? I'll give an advantage to Silas.
Cool. Nice. I needed it.
I'll say Kasai gives advantage to Alessander. Maybe he already has it, actually. I think.
Thanks, babe.
Anytime you use that voice.
No, I didn't either.
Watch him roll
It
worse.
triggered my fight or flight reflex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you all managed to breach into success. Your guys' words of conviction and confidence in Blair are so numerous. Isn't it a shame? You can say all you want. She does not look sure in herself still. I guess Del would be like, "Oh, there's just toxic positivity for you too, huh?"
It's not toxic.
It's not toxic, no. You guys didn't broach into toxic, unfortunately. But it's the same way of telling someone, that just don't be sad or whatever, right? You got this. Maybe not. Maybe not. So you do know that you put it to a coin flip event, leaned in with a weighted coin, whether or not she'll falter or not. But so yeah, you guys are breathing to hold on to. She's gonna hold on to your strength. Damn, you guys rolled so well. So
we're fast. Ta-ta. Does Varric's summon have to roll as well, or
no more so than any of the other of your 10 NPCs need to roll. Varric can help one of you guys out per turn, right? So he can lend his damage reduction, I guess you want to call it that, in with yours. You guys will just have to allocate who's getting it per turn, right? Because it'll be after you guys see what you guys roll on your d6s. Because if one of you rolled a 1, one of you rolled a 6, I think one of you is mathematically going to need it more. In that vein, hey, why don't you guys roll me 1d6 plus 3? As the twilight rolls in and the place takes on a green glow about it.
Oh,
so it's the time of rolling high. Ain't what you want to roll, huh?
You know what? That's fine, actually, because I'm going to be shooting.
You can choose this.
You'll be fine! You'll be fine!
Remind me on the math of things.
I'm glad it's me.
Times it by 10. That's how much damage you have to go through. Or, whatever you don't finish on your plate, you get to eat on the way home. Home is a grave. This music is so good.
Now, drawing my gun is still an object interaction, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha.
If you guys are also free to just write down your numbers or note it down somewhere, around, if you don't want to try to memorize it.
I wrote it down in my notes. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, Alessander, you're leading us off. Actually, but before you get into it, who's Varric helping with this shit? I think, to be perfectly honest, I think Oswayne's crew is probably going to need to be helping Hafren to stay alive.
Yeah.
They do help in with you guys, which is why the number is lowered from 18 to start with to 10. The Brothers of Respite do show up on Morgan's turn. Yeah.
I guess I'll ask. Every bit of damage I do on this turn is reducing it?
Correct. Reducing the 90 down.
So if one of my Fan the Hammer attacks goes to 3 guys, the damage to those 3 guys all reduces to 90.
Correct.
That's pretty good. All right, yeah. So
I think at any given point to determine like how many people are you shooting through, we just roll like 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I don't think I'll need Varric's help for this round at least.
Who's getting Varric's help?
I'm thinking either Star or Silas, obviously.
Silas
I would say
probably.
Silas, just because damage output Silas isn't as good as Sajor. In this case, in my opinion.
Silas
I love this music so much, but it feels too happy. We need something.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
need something sad and depressing, and I just got an idea. I just got an idea. I just got an idea.
While you look that up, Fred, how much damage can you output?
Oh, pretty decent. I also have a ton of HP, so I should be in a better spot.
Do you want Varric's help with this?
You start with Varric's help. I think I can dish out some decent damage, especially with this blade.
For the first round, I could definitely use some help at least.
Yeah.
Then we'll
I deal a
see
lot
how
of radiant
polymorphing
damage
goes.
as well, so that's
Oh, that's
I
good.
a
have
big plus on my end.
What were you saying, Alec?
I might have a song for you, Crush. I'm sending in oil.
Please do, please do. I'm busting out Dark Souls music. I'm gonna be honest.
I was playing from Attack on Titan. Oh, this version has lyrics.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Is it? Let me see. How sad is it?
I'm pretty sad, in my opinion.
Nah, I don't think it's. The scene is definitely sad. I think it is a bit too epic for what I'm aiming for right now. Like I'm thinking maybe bust out Gwen's theme. Pling,
Ooh,
pling, plong.
plong.
Just
It's just
by
it's what it's known for, right? It's what it's known for.
Trust you.
I'm listening to Slave Night Gale's music. You know, it might go. I think it goes a bit hard. Let's see how it plays. Let's see. There you go.
Slave Night Gale,
Slave Night Gale.
the final boss of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he really is a fun boss. Okay, so yeah. So Varric help Silas. Is that what you guys land on? If I heard that correctly?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Roger. All right, Alexander, kick us off as the night falls, but the place still remains dimly lit as a deep green light sort of floods around this place, like the edges of neon lighting, and the ritual activates.
And
Above you, you have Anushka, Nessie, and them. Miles has his blade and stuff. Oh yeah, that's something else to consider. Miles and Nessie can help you guys out.
That's nasty. When do we need to decide on that?
But it's like a legendary action.
Okay.
Or I guess you call it on your turn, because that wouldn't be a legendary action. Anyways, yeah, you guys can call him as you see fit.
All right. In that case, as the dead start to rise, Whitelock will hand over his revolver, pick his shots, line them up, and fan the hammer, activating for the first time the Quicksilver holster. Let me just pull this up so I know. So this covers 120 feet lines. They could be on different targets, I assume, like any other attack.
Yeah.
I will make it a Deadeye strike. Oh, it gains 1 temporary use to use an encounter when initiative is rolled. Does that go over the?
It can, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't need to detract a Quicksilver holster use yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I guess. What was it? 1d6 plus what?
1. So you're guaranteed to go through 2 at least.
Yeah. Do you want to roll that for me?
Yes,
So
sir.
I can focus on the attacks.
Can't go fuck off. That's my foot. 5.
I'm going through 5
So-
guys here then.
So this number times 5.
Pretty good.
So it's 15 times 5 is 75. So you're already going through a large chunk of your 90 in one fell swoop. Dang.
Second attack.
Roll me your perception. Yes, it is sight.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna stop asking. I'm just gonna roll it with advantage. Not slightly, so you just get the left number.
27. So your gun doesn't do extra radiance damage in this configuration, but it does still have radiant energy about it. That's just sort of what it does.
Mhm.
Jaster had said that they should be vulnerable to radiant damage. That does not look to be the case with a 27 perception.
Ooh.
They seem to be shrugging off the radiant energy as well as anything else you guys are throwing at them.
Interesting. Wait. Say that again. It shrug off the radiant damage. What?
As much as they're shrugging off anything else you guys are throwing at them. So,
Okay.
I'm not saying they're shrugging off entirely, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's about the same par as everything else.
He's gonna get out his next 3 shots before he says anything on that, obviously.
Bang,
So,
bang, bang, bang!
do you want to roll that d6 again?
Another 5, nice.
Wow.
Oh! I will say you lose one of your attacks on that.
No, I'm gonna use my mega inspiration. This ain't the time to be doing this.
Actually, how about I don't miss?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mark it down, baby.
No, it's not the time.
There it is.
Better.
There you go, bud. There you go.
So 18 times 5.
This one only goes. The next one only goes through 2. Yeah, you're cord from your 90, like 100% cord.
Yeah. Then you need to roll.
And there's no like damage spillover effect.
There's no damage spillover now.
If 15 hits, then.
God
60
damn, boy.
I think so, you've probably done like some 100 amount of damage, like 200, maybe approaching 300. As this column, this mass, this mob of undead begins pulling themselves out from the ground. If you've ever seen a flayed one from Warhammer 40k, that's a Necron. They're fucking great and horrifying. These ones begin pulling out of the ground. That's the interesting thing. They all look relatively uniform, lost in their madness, and their hands are aglow. In Tech Encounter, they do sap your strength from you if they hit you, but I'm not going to incorporate that because incorporating like 90 strength saps is instant kill territory. Even if I rolled a 1 on every single one of them, you would die. But yeah, so as they're all pulling themselves out of the ground, their hands sort of this white and green fluctuating between the two of them, they begin sort of surging at you. You do spot a couple of them have golden hands and like embezzling? No, that's stealing money. Embossing up on them, sort of streaming through their like cloaked form and stuff like that. As they're all like sort of spookily flying at you. They don't have legs or anything. They can fly, which is bad news for Anushka and Nessie. Don't worry about it. Stuff like that. But as they're all like sort of rushing at you, you go bang, 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 like lining up your shot and piercing through a number of them. And as they get shot, they do have the impact, if you want to call it that. Imagine like a stuntman getting like pushed back or shot. They do recoil back and then immediately fade. True.
Peace.
Here's the thing. Untrue to what Jaster said earlier. That's another untrue point. They do not fly to the ritual base point, which is this sort of shrine Jaster set up on the crossroads. They do not fly there. They just sort of go back into the ground.
Fuck, that's okay.
That's bad.
He does have a bonus action attack, so if you want to roll the d6,
Sure.
He will still shout. Brady ain't doing nothing. And they're going back to the ground. As he
Initiative count 0, Jaster will respond to that.
Gotcha. He lines up his final shot. For a
Oh god, crit!
Big numbers.
It's about that 20 doing something.
That one is a kick, a fucking ring dinger right there. You can shoot, and it's on someone else's turn to help them as you see fit.
like Phantom the Hammer shoot.
Like what you just did right now, shoot.
Nice.
One shot, singular attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you are cleared of your mob. Let's go on to the next one. Silas! The dead are rising up! Oh, wait, they're not under your control, though, so that's a bit bad.
Ah, fuck. Well.
I believe Varric was the one. Varric was tasked to you.
Yes.
Yeah, he does get when he is first conjured. He does ask for like a bit of a sit rep as to what the fuck is happening. You only have 10 minutes, so he doesn't get the entire details of it, but you do explain enough to him. And as these dead are rising, he just sort of brandishes his greatsword and just sort of does like a test, like just twirl with it. What a noble calling, huh, fellas?
I guess so.
Stay behind me and watch your footing. As he says that, you see a spectral hand begin reaching up out of the ground and trying to grab at your boot. And you like take a step back, and as it sort of tries to grab it and pull you down under, the hand just immediately rescinds back into the earth. Just they're on the goddamn floor!
We're at the floors!
So, what are you doing? Varric's stuff will kick in after the fact.
I think just to get it over with, I'm gonna use the javelin. And I guess this is a question. If I summon the copycat, I'm not taking damage twice, am I? Or doing twice as much damage? Right? Or...
You would not be doing twice as much damage now.
Like I wouldn't be taking, I mean. Like, I wouldn't have to roll...
No.
Okay. Then I think Thess will summon the copycat because that just gives me an extra attack. It's not a lot, but it's something. So it'll summon an attack. It'll be summoned an attack.
No nat 20, but you know, you don't miss.
Mm-hmm. And then...
What was your number? 70, I believe? So -8?
I'm working on it, okay?
Yeah, every little bit helps, and that will truly be shown today.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just copying the attack roll for the javelin. It put weird spacing. I hope that doesn't affect it at all. There we go. So that was the to hit.
Honestly, for the javelin's purposes, you can deadass just roll at like a d20. Because we only care if it's a 20 or a 1. Anything in between is all the same.
Fair enough. So I have 1 anyway, so that's it. It does... Sorry, I'm just... Oh, the music faded out.
Transition.
Receives an additional 4d10, and then it has a save to make, I guess?
They fail to save automatically.
So then that's 8d10?
Is it 4d10 to start with, or is it 8d10 to start with?
4d10 to start with, and then... Oh, never mind, I see. If it misses, it has to make the...
Correct.
Cool. Oh, I see. It does also... Sorry, it also does the damage of a javelin. That's what it means by the target receives an additional 4d10 bludgeoning damage.
If it hits, correct.
And this isn't one, so it hits. So there's the bludgeoning. And what does a javelin do, if any of you know off the top of your head?
1d6.
Cool. Nice.
So...
26.
Let's take the 20 and times it by 3. So on top of the 26 you just did. So 30 of them are destroyed by the explosion. 1 of them is destroyed by the javelin itself. Plus 8. So what did I just say? So 20 times 3 is 60. 60 plus 26 is 86. 86 plus 8 is 94. You are clear.
Oh, yeah.
You are clear, and you're down a javelin.
That's right. I only had 1. I think that's everything I can do.
That's Varric's assistance. Not that you need it.
Hey, I appreciate it nonetheless.
He just sort of strides into them and just cleaves all around, almost like an executioner. So, that is you, Morgan.
Hello. I'm bad at remembering things. I meant to roll this. I was gonna use 5 key points. Let's do that. What does number 1 do? It's a bonus to AC, which doesn't really affect this one, now does it?
Oh, that sucks.
And the other one is maneuverability, which doesn't super affect this one. Well, shit.
Risk and reward of the randomness, huh?
Yeah, for posterity's sake, there's that. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah. Okay, so that's out of the way. Yeah, just... You know in Dying Light, when you run around the place and you just kick people in the traps and stuff? I imagine something as similar to that. Just fucking constantly running and constantly kicking people and punching and shit.
Tripping over heads and shit.
Yeah, basically.
You wouldn't be able to, but you can hit them, but jumping.
Ah, the
The
ghost.
spirit is there.
Yeah, the ghosts. The ghosts.
I keep thinking they're zombies.
No, zombies would be far too easy.
Yeah.
Because then you could have physical stalkers. So, what do you got? What was your number?
40. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you're. If you take damage on this turn,
It'll be embarrassing.
I'll be dead ass surprised.
Laugh. I'm sorry. But
You should. She will feel bad.
I have faith.
Yeah, you know what? It's like a 1 to hit. Yeah, she'll mix it up with some different types of damages. Dupe. Fuck! God damn it!
You lose one
Accepted
attack.
fate!
You lose this attack does not go through, and you lose the next one.
Okay. Fucking spend a key point to try and hit. Oh, on the other end of the scale.
Oh, there
All
you
right.
go. All
Can I-
according to Keikaku.
Keikaku means plan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna drop that.
Since it's like a natural 20 after a natural 1, could it be basically that those balance each other out and she gets her attack back?
Sure. I think it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
Okay.
the damage from the nat 20 is going to calculate anyways.
Oh, sure.
So mathematically, it would be the same.
Okay, that's fine.
Effect-wise,
So
it would not
attack.
be the same.
Missed. Bonus action 2 attacks, so 1 more attack. Scooby Bop. That all
Hits.
hits, so full damage would be this, and then that. And does she actually take damage? She fucking takes like 8 damage. God fucking damn it, Morgan.
I mean, there's only 2 of you
Oh,
left, and
wait.
you have Netsty and Miles still.
I can add maneuvers on things. Oh wait, no, I guess my key points also. I'm gonna add 2 maneuvers, like a maneuver per attack. So she'll just
Yep.
Death Strike and then Death Strike.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that
There
should
you
be like just enough.
Let's see, so that's 18 plus 15 is 33, 33 plus 8. Yeah, you're good.
Nice.
Barely.
Kicking and screaming. Well, maybe not screaming. Kicking and punching, kicking and flurrying, going through these ghosts one after the other. Have you ever seen those like old kung fu movies where they're like fighting in the hallway? It's something like that.
Oh, I'd love that shit.
Which is like a classic hallmark of all kung fu movies these days, which I love, and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, that is you. You are safe. You are clear. Sajar, what is your number? I believe it's 70 as well.
70.
Because I remember 2 of you were the same number.
So right off the bat, I can
Bonus.
go ahead and roll my
Boom.
attacks. Since he's the last in turn order, right?
Roll your attack, yes.
Yeah. Is it still Deadeye from when I spent it?
I'll say yeah.
And Morgan
And
also
knock
gets a
off.
punch.
You can, if you want.
Hey, all right. Just hold down that's 70 for you. So that's 20.
7. What's the damage you do from your sweltering sun? I believe it's half your level, rounded up. Yeah.
When they stand around me, yeah.
Okay, so half your level, so round up to 5. So 5 times. So that makes it 35 instantaneously. That's 35 damage just dealt out just by turning on the light. So I think
I
that
was
brings
gonna
us
do-
16 plus 13. 16 plus 13 is 29. 29 plus 35 is 40. So 44 plus so 74.
Yeah,
Think
I guess I'll try this.
do whatever you want. You are clear. Oh my god.
It's like, this is just an action, right? For this?
It takes your whole
couldn't
action,
see that.
correct?
Yeah, so it doesn't like X number of attacks, sorry, for rest kind of thing. It's just my action.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you hold this blade up as the moonlight is soaring down on you guys because it's nighttime at this point, and it begins glowing with power, well, literal power, not powerful energy, just power, and you cleave through the air, and this line, this arc, shoots and cascades down the street because it is an upslope path, these roads. And you guys are sort of contending with this way, and then other people are like Kasai and them are contending this way, and it just rolls down the hill. It passes by Morgan, who hears and sees it coming, and just sort of ducks and cleaves through some of the ones. You just got kill stolen RP, but it's okay. There's infinite number more, and that is evidenced by the fact that someone began grabbing at you immediately, and you grab one of their arms and like try to crush it and snap it, and then it rescinds back into the earth. You guys are doing fine.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Meanwhile, a
Yeah.
lot of packages have gone wrong.
I think Anushka is probably contending and keeping her and Nesty clear. Not many of them are going up there at them yet. Keyword. Yet. The Brothers of Respite are being conjured into the world at this point. I think it will probably would have taken them a bit of delay compared to the other spirits, so I'm going to retroactively say that. Same for Captain Osway and his crew. Just take some time to get bumping up here. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a bit of a distance to travel.
Yeah. Osway himself is laughing like a drunk man as he is cleaving through people and shooting people left and right. It's almost like he gained like some levels in Barbarian while when you weren't looking or something like that. That's crazy. Imagine being connected to a Barbarian. Yep.
Which one of them is the character again?
Yes. At initiative count 0, your remark, Alexander, Jaystra does hear it, and she just sort of examines, like she's like in the middle of cleaving through with her scythe a bunch of them, and you guys understand very clearly why she uses a scythe for this ritual. Perfect for all this. And it's an interesting thing seeing Jaystra fight. Despite the semi-unwieldy nature of the staff, she almost fights halfway to like a monk, like a Shaolin monk. She uses it to move herself around as well as attack. She is a trained combatant, unsurprising given her line of work, but she does examine the shrine and turn to you guys. He's right. There's something wrong here. What? She like looks back at it, and another wave of undeathly energy surges out. Can I get those rolls, please? A d6 plus 3.
Little money, no whammy. Oh god!
Oh my god!
I'm afraid to tell
It's
you,
not
Alex,
times
it's
10.
not 10 anymore. It's 15.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
So
This thing is spiraling energy. Again, it's
fuck.
here's a logic on it, right? You don't want to attract all of them instantaneously. That's how you die and get swarmed. You get the ones close by, then the ones further out, and then the ones further out past that. In order to reach further and more effectively out, you need to increase the energy being put into it. Goes both ways, though. So, yeah, so just, yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's,
so about you
that's
doing
lovely.
half of the damage.
So, who's getting Varric's help?
So again.
Can I get it? Oh, well, no, it's probably between both of them, isn't it? I can't output a lot of damage, it turns out, in this case, but neither can Silas.
Yeah.
Also, you did roll a fucking 9, so...
I was hoping
You
I
guys
would...
still have Miles and Nesty to help you guys with?
Yeah. I'm thinking on
Here, I have an idea. I have a way to run Miles and Nesty. I have an idea. This might be simpler in the grand scheme of things, in retrospect. They will reduce it back one stage. So -5 to your multiplicative result.
That would be
So
12.
so instead of times it by 15, it'll be times 10.
But only
Which
for,
I
like,
think it's fair.
2 people, effectively.
Only for 2 people.
Fuck, I'm down.
Do
So
we
what?
want-
So I think that makes sense because like bringing in Captain Osway and his crew and the Brothers of Respite help reduce it from an 18 down to a 10, and that's like a crew of people, right?
Yeah.
Nesty and Miles are pretty powerful in their own right, but they're only 1 people, so I think 5 is. I think that's fair. And also keeps it
I
easier.
say 5.
Do we want to use it now, or do we want to wait until... Because it inevitably is probably going to go up again?
Is it like
Well, you
once
have to-
every initiative?
It's every round.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They're like
see.
a layer, actually. They recharge.
You guys could have used it last turn technically, but you guys didn't need it, so
Thank
Yeah.
God we didn't need it.
yeah.
Yeah, so like about using it.
So about
Yeah, it's-
making it 80 and 90 now.
I would say you guys. I'll tell you guys this as you guys decide internally what. You begin seeing
Morgan and
why
Silas.
Anushka looks up to Nessie so much. Imagine Deadshot. He can curve bullets.
Oh, bullshit! What?
He set up ricochet panels to curve bullets. And you're just like,
Some bitch.
how big brain is that? And he would just remark, not big brain, just time and experience.
Fair. Fair.
Miles is I guess he's halfway to Corvo Otano. He's a Blade Storm. He is never pinned down in one position, and he always is one step ahead. Like Aladdin. And that gun he has is put to proper use. It's, I guess you would call it an ace up the sleeve that he always has on him, because he very seldom uses the gun for himself. He uses it for other people. And he is constantly debating people with feints, or not feints, but waiting for, I guess you'd say, effective counterattack. So he will purposely lead on ghosts and take a step back and then lunge through 3 of them, and then peel away. So that's what their fighting styles are like. Who's getting help from them? You pick 2 people. Or you could double down on the same person. That is also an option.
Oh yeah, drop it down to like fucking times
5
5.
at this point.
Oh my god.
I think
I
lowering
vote,
Silas is.
Silas and Morgan.
Please.
Okay, so then that's the case. Then your guys' math is a lot simpler, 80 and 90 respectively. Alexander, you're gonna have that 135.
Yeah, and I won't be able to
To be fair,
cleave
he can.
through enemies. No, I
Oh,
can't.
what?
I can, because it's an object interaction to unholster my weapon, but it's an
You can-
object
oh.
interaction to holster my weapon. So
I
Do you want to
see.
use it on you then? Because
Okay, I'm gonna
I have
overrule
Varric
that.
helping you.
I'm gonna overrule that solely because I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to reholster your gun, especially as a gunslinger. So I'd say you can do both in the same action.
that changes everything.
Drastically changes everything.
Like,
Holy
if
God.
you've seen competitive gunslingers, they will go through their entire thing and then reholster that in less than 6 seconds.